Hello everybody, this is the restoration inventory video. Welcome aboard. And what you see in front of you are a number of the parts from the Singer 500J, and that serial number there is JE000119. So it was a 119th machine made at the beginning of that manufacturing allocation. So it's just, usually when I see sewing machine serial numbers, there's usually 6 different digits, and this sewing machine number has three numbers in it, 0, 1, and 9. So that's kind of cool. But what you see is I've put everything in little bags, and I put the serial number, and I put 500J on there, but I know by the serial number now that it is a 500J. But I've divided all the parts and pieces into bags, so it's very organized. And what I've done here, this bag, I haven't actually put the hook and its parts that are closely related to in there yet. Okay. And what I did was the set screw that goes on the positioning pin stud here, I checked the set screw, because that was the only screw that I didn't know for sure that went there. It was the only one left, but I wanted to know for like 100%, I wanted to know that it was perfect, and it is. So I've taped it onto there. With the dog screws, I've taped them onto there. And with the set screw on the mesh gear there, I've put the screw in there. I forget what I called that, but nonetheless, it is all going in the same bag. So that's done, and this is sitting outside a bag by virtue of its size, and so they're going to go in the bag. And then what I have is I have this plastic dollar store storage box, and you can see I've labeled that as well on 2 sides. But you know, when you have 1 or 2 machines, it's okay, but you know, I have like 30. So, you know, and I found some motors recently, and it's like, who do these belong to? So that's in there now. I'll put that in there. I'll bring the box up here. So you see, and like here, there's the door, you know. There's the positioning bracket, throat plate positioning bracket, and all its parts. Where did I put the rest of it? Mostly in there. So nothing is going to get lost. There's the cam, the spring in the disc, and one of the fashion discs. Well, that is the disc I was talking about. And same thing there. So it's really turned into a great way, a really convenient way to do an inventory, because you know, anybody that's into restoring many machines or multiple machines, you have to have a way of knowing what your inventory is, what your parts are, and who they belong to, what they belong to, because otherwise it'll cost you money and time. But anyway, that's a short vid about how that all went this morning. More than likely my next vid will be cleaning up this 500J throat plate, positioning bracket, and all of its components. I still have to clean all the hook stuff as well. I've done some of the stuff like the cam stack and the hand wheel and all that, but like I said, I still got to get into the front end. So this series is going to continue for a while. Here we have a good view of the set screw for the positioning pin stud, and that is the correct set screw. So that was the last unconfirmed location. We can see that I still have the motor and the motor bracket in position before the machine gets a bath, so that has to be removed. Likewise, that. At this point, the only other things that I need to remove are the front end stuff. Needle bar, rocker arm, presser bar, parts out of the front end yet. The top of the machine, I have already removed that, as we saw in previous videos, and I do have the hand wheel, balance wheel on the machine still, as is the stitch length regulating lever. So I just wanted to point that out to you and let you know that that screw does actually fit there. And I am going to remove that screw from there and store it in the bag with that it belongs in. Anyway, folks, I'm blabbering here. I want to thank you for being here. Please subscribe, stay safe, have fun. Come on back. Adios, amigos.